So I figured I'd give you a little tour of this version of our rail bike. This is my bike up here at the front. It's my dad's at the back. This is kind of our third version of everything. The first version was different two bikes kind of bolted to each other, one on the right track and one on the left. And that worked okay, except on certain places where there was a lot of slope, the rear of the bikes would scoot off and derail. And it was hard to turn it around when you needed to turn it around because you had two bikes bolted together and you had to pick it up and turn it. Now we've gone on and we've got new bikes. We've got fat tire bikes, which is really nice for sticking on the rail. It's also really nice if we need to just ride along here, because this is really deep gravel and the flotation from these big tires is really nice. And this stuff over here is now aluminum. Before it was all steel and everything was really heavy, and so now we've kind of gone hybrid. This is aluminum, and then this is some of our original steel bits that we made up. I ended up sticking with hybrid because we couldn't get telescoping aluminum wall sizes. So we have 1-inch aluminum and 1 1/4 steel with a thinner wall size on the steel, so the aluminum goes in. But I could not get 3/4 inch aluminum that would fit inside here. Was not available in the smaller wall thicknesses to make that happen. So a little bit of reuse there. This is lighter though over here. And as you can see, I've got a wheel, and this wheel is now a 3D printed wheel, which also broke. So I 3D printed up a wheel. It's got a couple of bearings in it. There's a 1/2-inch axle through it all. And then there's this little V-shaped guard. And basically that acts as a little kind of cattle guard, brush guard thing on the front. And so if there's any trees or anything that comes along, it's able to kind of help deflect those to the outside. So that's an improvement. That helped out. Now up on the front, I'm using the same aluminum angle and same kind of wheel I've been using. These are little cutting board sections with a bearing pressed into the middle, and it works. And right now you can see this is wider than it needs to be, and you go, okay, you should make it narrower, except there's places where these tracks have been squeezed and spread, and actually this is almost not wide enough for those sections. So there's a lot of variability in the track, and you end up having to make some compromises for those sections of rail that aren't in the best of shape. This is pretty good shape here. It hasn't been smushed a lot, but in just a few places further down and further up, you can see where the rail's been smushed and has a real jagged edge. And they actually took the rail from this side and swapped it over to this side so that the inside rail wouldn't have that smushed jagged edge, and they could keep using the rail. Alright, so what else? A couple of set bolts. This helps set the width of everything, the angles of this, the angle of the bike in relation to its tilting. So some adjustment there. Now this front pipe, this is actually a piece of galvanized conduit with a small heim joint in the end of it. And the same thing down here. And this is reverse thread, so if I need to, I can turn this whole conduit to move this in and out. And so the reason that we have that bar conduit going forward is, one, it sets the perpendicular ability of everything here, so it's not dragging behind and then your flanges are crooked on here either way. The other thing it does is when this stuff hits a bush, it ties it into the front frame up there and keeps all of this stuff from being jerked back and kind of twisting on there, so it helps keep everything square. We found that it isn't needed when the tracks are perfectly clear. This is okay, but you get just a few little bush things and it starts snagging on this and moving it back and forth. So that was kind of an important thing to have. Now, our other setup here, there's a bunch of cutting board slices making up the primary bit of the wheel. There is a flange that's 3D printed that was actually kind of a failed print, but it still works as a flange. Then there's a little bit of scrap aluminum kind of making a brush guard. And then we have the same design of aluminum for the fork on that outrigger wheel. This was a little bit different over here because we had a rack to work with, but otherwise it's pretty much the same 1.25 inch steel with our aluminum. We did something a little different here. Tried out this plastic chain, so basically to keep that from going around too much. And the plastic chain's nice and lightweight, easy to work with. This bike attaches a little bit different. We've got some bar clamps like you might use to hold on a light onto a roll cage or something, clamped to the fork. And then this is using some 3/4 inch aluminum that we wanted to be able to telescope inside those, but it's a little too big. So then going down, another cutting board wheel. This is one of the earlier ones that I did. It's still working out okay. And then a little bit, this was actually a hanger that we cut down and made a little brush guard. And then we had some welds fail, so it got held together with some baling wire as a trail repair. So those are our two setups. You know, a little bit of engineering to get us to this point where we actually had something that was usable for going down the rails. Every time we come out here, we figure out a way to do things better. I've already got ways that I want to modify this train wheel, and basically it's 3D printed, but it could be stronger, and I think I want to get a different shape going of the wheel. So I'll try some different design of 3D printed wheels, and eventually I think I'm going to try to replace all these cutting board slice wheels. Even though they work, I think we can make everything better. So that's our rig. We were riding up and down. It works. We do run into a lot of bushes and things that cause problems, but we were able to ride. So it's been fun. We got out. Of course, we got this great scenery all around us. Beautiful summer day. And yeah, we'll make some changes and we'll come back out and see if we can ride even more. Alrighty, thanks for watching.